A little bit.
Matt can turn it up from the board.
So our shell is like a little cutaway of Poe's apartment. You can scroll up and down here to the various menus.
Poe is our main character.
Poe is our main character, yep.
She is a dream exorcist. If this is your first time seeing the game, I guess we should give the full spiel.
Yeah.
She's from a clan called the Silk.
Yeah, keep going.
Last in her line, would you say? We don't know? Is that mysterious?
Yeah, latest in her line?
Latest in her line.
Yeah, up and
long line of these dream exorcists.
Dropping hints.
They're called the Silk. And they can go into people's dreams and nightmares and clean out the demons. So the main conceit of the game is she wakes up one day, but the rest of the city does not.
Yep.
And because that's her job, she's well suited to actually go into people's dreams, figure out what's going on, wake up that city. So you'll see in our shell here, select dream. Every level in the game is a different dream, a different person's dream that she is investigating and fixing.
Right. Yep. Why don't we go up to Ghost Garden quick? The Ghost Garden, because she's crazy, she keeps these little ghost familiars in a bird cage.
I mean, where else would you keep them?
Yeah, where else, I guess.
I don't understand why they can't fly out. That's my...
They can't.
There's a level of respect the ghosts have for Poe.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, a few of them are feisty, but...
Are these spirits somehow related to her? I know, like, the sword she uses is her ancestor's sword.
Right. I would say they're from, hallmarks in her past.
Great.
Milestones.
All right.
We got a little bit of a narrative context there for each.
And how many total do we have? We've only shown 3 in the past.
Yeah, there's 6 total ghosts with 2 abilities each.
Cool.
So you're going to be able to bring 3 at a time into a stage. And if you look on the right of the screen, these are our 2 socket icons here. So the triangle represents fast idles, and the square socket represents slow. So when we say idols, the idol system is basically these objects that appear in the game world that the ghosts possess. So as Poe, you kind of target an idol, say, ghost, go into this idol and do your thing. And you can see there's 2 abilities per ghost there.
If you're getting a little buzz in the stream, I don't know if you are, we're hearing it out here. Game's still in development. That's all I just wanted to say. You hear a little hiss.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Cool.
Sorry to interrupt, Pearl.
Yeah, so I mean, it's all the ghosts are pretty unique. They really change up the play space quite a bit. We have like a mix of offense and defense. So when you first start, you're going to have Anger and Mercy, which are the 2 that you see in the equipment slots. Empty is the 3rd slot. That's going to be locked when you first start the game, but you'll be able to fill that as you kind of go through the stage progression. Dan, feel free to jump in.
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
I don't know if I do have anything to add, but yeah, so we've been working through the metagame to kind of as you start out with some basic ghosts that are, pretty straightforward in how they behave, and then as you progress through the levels, you'll get more ghosts to kind of mix up your gameplay, mix up your style. And
has the team sort of discovered their own favorites amongst themselves? Do you all use different combinations of ghosts?
Yeah.
That's mine right there, Master. That's my favorite. You saw me using it in the project review there.
Yep.
I like that purple one quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
And what does the purple one do? Well,
Yeah.
what do they both do? What does Master do? Why do you like Master?
So Master has these 2 abilities. In the fast, it does this thing called the Ghost Wire, which is like a lightning bolt between you and the idol, and you can use it as a tripwire to clothesline guys. You kind of sweep around and positioning enemies between you and that idol will kill them faster. But the real reason for Master being the best is the Soul Sniper, which is this railgun that fires from the idol towards you. So you can use it to deal massive damage to the heavier enemies by lining it up, and you'll see this reticle, and you aim. And then we have this relic that you unlock later. You can talk about relics, I guess, if we want to get into all that. Where it'll upgrade Soul Sniper to do a dual shot, where it'll fire towards you and also away from you. So it does a whole shot across the entire screen.
So are you saying the railgun is more powerful than the tripwire?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it kills. But it's very infrequent because it's in the slow idle. So you have to time your shots if you miss the shot, then you're like, ah, damn it.
So those names aren't just there for no reason. So the slow idle, like that actually just it pulses less frequently than the fast idle.
Right.
Okay.
The fast idle generally like 16th notes.
So everything in the game you'll see in a second if it's your first time seeing it. Everything in the game is tied to a song. So each idle sort of has its own musical layer that it's tied to.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah,
Well, I say we should.
Since like I
Oh, you need the mic.
I infrequently use Soul Sniper. I'm more of a Ghostwire guy, so
Yeah.
I look to put Master in the fast idle, and I do loops around the play space.
Yep.
So based on your play style, you can.
That's
mix
my
it up a
chosen
little bit.
method
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
I should say I'm not nearly on the same level as either of these guys, as you'll see when you get the game and see me at the bottom of the leaderboards, but they'll be at the top. I think we should dive in.
Okay.
What do you say?
Cool.
Yeah.
Here, you want to mic?
Oh, sure. What you play? Not gonna play one hand.
So Ryan is going in with.
All right, so I'm going to do, let's see. I'll do Master Mercy, and I'll try Loyalty.
Master, Mercy, and Loyalty.
I don't use
You want to
Loyalty
mix
very
it up live?
Yeah. Surprise.
Wow.
All right.
Loyalty is not one that you've seen before in any of the content we've shown you, so that's a new one.
Partially because we haven't changed the VO yet for Ego to Vanity.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I didn't want to confuse
Okay.
Great.
So I'll put my relics in too, which we can just sort of skip over.
Yeah. These
Yeah.
are go.
Yeah, these are kind of gameplay modifiers. There's they will modify either pose abilities, like to make her look like they're buffs. So there's a series of them that will modify pose abilities. Then there's another section that work on the defensive ghosts, and another one that modify the offensive ghosts. So it's like another layer of strategy. Like, oh, what's your relic setup? What's your ghost setup before you go in and do battle against the.
So to some degree, we're
spirits.
showing you the whole banana right now.
Yeah.
Ryan is representing really high-level play, so everything is unlocked. He's using all of the ghosts at his disposal and these relics. So that's pretty cool. Let's dive in.
Hopefully I don't die. So this is on Nightmare difficulty.
Entomophobia. Does anyone know what that means?
Yeah,
Like
fear of insects.
Fear of insects.
Yeah.
So like we said, each level is a different person's nightmare. And so level 1 represents nightmares about insects. So you'll see a lot of buggy, gross bug creatures.
So a little bit about the scoring mechanic while Ryan's playing. For every enemy he kills within 2 beats, he's going to get a 1% bonus onto his score. And if he is unable to kill another enemy within the next 2 beats, it will begin to drain for a total of 8 beats and basically hit 0 2 measures later.
So for those people who are really into the high-level play, really into the high scores, there's a lot to unpack there in terms of the scoring. There's a bit of depth to that. So as you see, as Ryan deploys the Mercy Ghost, it actually gives you a score penalty. Well, he's already switched out of it, but
Yeah, you'll see it
It's okay.
again. When he drops Mercy in, you're going to see him take a negative 20 hit.
So your strategy there was actually to throw Mercy in, let it fire out the health, swap it out so you could immediately get the score bonus and not the penalty,
Yeah.
but still grab the health.
Exactly.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Very tricky. Smart.
so hopefully some folks from shmups.com are watching.
You are getting messed up.
like that.
Can't take the pressure, Ryan. So this will be interesting. Ryan just did a playthrough before our show on this level. Got about 1.2 million as a score. I'll be interested to see if he makes it there this time.
If I survive.
Yeah.
Are you getting some lag? Do you need to play off the laptop instead?
Probably the lag, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not getting any lag.
No, you're not. Okay, good.
Mercy, loyalty, master. Mercy, loyalty.
Yeah.
So that's that railgun you were talking about.
Yeah.
as the bar fills up, that shows you when the next burst will come out.
Yeah, we got a new reticle coming online for this too
Oh, cool.
shortly.
I got
Yeah, so you can see he just nailed that top row of guys with a single railgun shot.
Yeah.
So Pearly, I have to say, if anyone's watching that was in our Chroma Alpha, there was a character in that had a big old gaping maw in his stomach.
Yeah.
Are these guys an homage to him?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I guess it's just a little theme.
This is a little look
Got
into
going
Pearly's
on,
nightmares,
yeah.
basically.
Loyalty master.
Oh! So you can see Ryan's sword scabbard is glowing red right now.
Yeah, I should take advantage of
That means he can use his ghost hand.
Bye-bye, B.
So that is a sword of Poe's ancestors. Acts sort of like a bomb would on other games of this type, clearing the screen to a degree. Does a lot of damage.
I was going to squeeze a little bit of health out.
Text Jumbo. Still in development, you guys. Again, this music is all done by our co-worker and badass MQ, Arthur Nazi. You can check out his music, m-q.bandcamp.com. He did the entire soundtrack for this game.
Good plug.
I think Matt has a lower third for that. I don't know. Oh, he got rid of it. Sorry, Arthur.
He's also the voice of Boomy in Dance Central.
And Pearly did the characters for Dance Central, which I'm wearing my Pearly Dr. Tan shirt right now.
Yeah,
It's
both
nice
Brian
and-
and I worked on Dance Central.
Yeah, there you go.
All the family.
Yep.
So if you played Dance Central but wished it was more of a shoot 'em up, this is the game
got
for
it.
you.
Further makes it Dance Central.
Come to shoot 'em up about nightmares.
I don't.
Nick is getting some tips here on watching.
I'm being very quiet.
Yeah, Nick is a pretty competitive player too.
I'm nowhere near as good as these.
So in normal gameplay, without a relic, those bursts of health will be moving a lot faster.
Yeah, maybe we can drill slow with my relic. It makes a lot easier.
So again, you unlock relics via gameplay. You don't have those just to begin with. I was gonna say, oh my god. I don't want to embarrass Pearly, but last week our friend Swery visited the office. He brought his team that worked on D4, and one of the guys, I think the director or the studio director or whatever, art director, worked on a bunch of Neo Geo games that Pearly's in love with from the 90s.
Yeah.
And he said that your art was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a career achievement right
No
there.
big deal.
The creator of Terry Bogard.
There you go.
Pretty huge. Yeah.
Really was in shock for about an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of stopped working.
I've never seen Pearly show so much emotion. It was incredible.
Yeah, he apparently joined SNK in 1990 and Swery was in 96, 97. They both worked on Last Blade. Pretty huge game. Yeah.
So to have those guys compliment your art on this game must have been a big deal.
Yeah, it's cool.
So yeah, this is one of our terrifying bosses. You chop off the limbs of this like crustacean and then bugs spew out of it. It's really gross.
What's happening?
And then this happens. So another relic that Ryan's using right now makes Poe go a lot faster than she normally would. So he's really using that to his advantage in this boss battle to weave in and out of these lanes. Almost Rock Band-esque lanes of bullets.
Kind of a little gag there.
It's a little bit of an homage to Rock Band. And we can do that because all of everything in the game is driven by MIDI, the MIDI of the song that you're hearing. So creating these lanes was not as crazy as it might sound.
Got this.
I don't know, guys.
Now you got this.
Finish it. Yeah.
Oh, son of a bee! Win!
Why win?
I love that temp text. Level 1
I
win!
think I beat my score.
You think so?
1.2 here.
Yeah, let's see what the bonuses get him.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay.
boss bonus I think is busted. We gotta fix the boss.
Yeah.
What? That's not a big bonus for beating that boss.
No, it's busted. It's in progress. We're working on it.
Yeah.
You get 1,000 for beating that
What is the boss
terrifying
bonus
boss.
tied to? Like what?
Time
what
takes you to defeat him.
time?
You gotta use a mic, by the way. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
He said it.
He said
He's-
the boss bonus
Is tied to the time that it takes to beat him,
How quickly you beat that boss.
which is pretty awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So do you
That was
want?
intense.
That's level 1. That is on nightmare difficulty. I just want to point out again that is really hard. I would not play on nightmare myself personally because I'm not that good, but you don't have to because we've also got easy and normal mode.
Work your way up. Don't be afraid.
Right.